3, Scene 2. We'll now have Juliet has no idea what has just happened. She doesn't know Tybalt's dead. She doesn't know that Romeo's banished. And she is right now giving a speech or a soliloquy about how she wants to see Romeo. And it's kind of a love speech about Romeo. She talks about how much she loves him and how she's newly married but hasn't yet been a wife to Romeo. So then the nurse is going to come in and she's going to explain to her what happened. At first, Juliet thinks the nurse is talking about Romeo dying, so Juliet freaks out. But then it comes out that it's Tybalt who's dead, but Romeo killed him. So Juliet has conflicted emotions. I mean, she's angry at first that Romeo killed her cousin, but then she finally realizes that it could have been Romeo who was dead. So she rathers it was Tybalt who died than Romeo, and she is actually thankful that Romeo's alive. So that's what we'll see in this scene. Hopefully we'll get through this one. So here's her speech. Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Phoebus's lodging. Such a wagoner as Phaeton would whip you to the west and bring in cloudy night immediately. So she's waiting for night because that's the only time she can see Romeo. Spread thy close curtain, love-performing night, that runaway's eyes may wink, and Romeo leap to these arms, untalked of and unseen. Lovers can see to do their amorous rites by their own beauties, or if love be blind, it best agrees with night. Come, civil knight, thou sober-suited matron, all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match, played for a pair of stainless maidenhoods. Hood my unmanned blood bating in my cheeks with thy black mantle, till strange love grow bold, think true love acted simple modesty. Come night, come Romeo, come thou day in night, for thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, whiter than the new snow upon a raven's back. Come, gentle knight, come, loving black-browed knight, give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of a love, but not possessed it, and though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. So tedious is this day, as is the night before some festival to an impatient child that hath new robes and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news. Every tongue that speaks but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence. Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? The cords that Romeo bid thee fetch? Ay, the cords. Ay me, what news? Why dost thou wring thy hands? Oh, well a day. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. We are undone, lady, we are undone. Alack the day, he's gone, he's killed, he's dead. Oh, can heaven be so envious? Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, whoever would have thought it? Romeo! What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? This torture should be roared in dismal hell. Hath Romeo slain himself? Say thou but I, and that bare vowel I shall poison more than the death-darting eye of cockatrice. I am not I, if there be such an I, or those eyes shut that makes the answer I. If he be slain, say I, or if not, no. Brief sounds determine my weal or woe. I saw the wound, I saw it with mine eyes. God save the mark. Here on his manly breast, a piteous course, a bloody, piteous course. Pale as ashes, all bedaubed in blood, all in gore blood, I swooned at the sight. Oh, break my here poor bankrupt, I think that's supposed to say heart. Oh, break my heart, poor bankrupt, break at once. To prison eyes, never look on liberty, vile earth to earth resign. End motion here, and thou and Romeo press one heavy bier. Oh, Tybalt, Tybalt, the best friend I had. Oh, courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman, that ever I should live to see thee dead. What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered? And is Tybalt dead? my dearest cousin and my dearer soul? Then dreadful trumpet sound the general doom, for who is living if those two are gone? Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished. Romeo, that killed him, he is banished. O God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood? It did, alas the day, it did. O serpent heart, hid with a flowering face, did ever dragon keep so fair a cave? Beautiful tyrant, fiend angelical, dove-feathered raven, wolvish ravening lamb, despised substance of divinest show, just opposite to what thou justly seemest. O damned saint, O an honorable villain! O nature, what hadst thou to do in hell when thou didst bower the spirit of a fiend in moral paradise of such sweet flesh? Was ever book containing such vile matter so fairly bound? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace. So she's talking about how is it possible Romeo could be so evil and so beautiful at the same time. There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men, all perjured, all forsworn, all naught, all dissemblers. Aye, where's my man? Give me some aqua vitae. These griefs, these woes, these sorrows make me old. Shame come to Romeo. So now Juliet realizes, and she says, blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Upon his brow shame is a shame to sit, for 'tis a throne where honor may be crowned, sole monarch of the universal earth. Oh, what a beast I was to chide at him. Oh, will you speak well of him that killed your cousin? Well, shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Ah, poor my lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name, when I but thy 3 hours wife have mangled it? But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, foolish tears, back to your native spring. Your tributary drops belong to woe, which you, mistaking, offer up to joy. My husband lives, and Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead that would have slain my husband. All this is comfort. Wherefore weep I then? Some word there was, worser than Tybalt's death that murdered me. I would forget it fain, but oh, it presses to my memory, like damned guilty deeds to sinners' minds. Tybalt is dead, and Romeo banished. That banished, that one word banished, hath slain 10,000 Tybalts. Tybalt's death was woe enough if it had ended there. Oh, if sour woe delights in fellowship, and needly will be ranked with other griefs, why followed not, when she said Tybalt's dead, thy father, or thy mother, nay, or both, which modern lamentations might have moved? But with a rearward following Tybalt's death, Romeo is banished. To speak that word is father, mother, Tybalt, Romeo, Juliet, all slain, all dead. Romeo is banished. There is no end, no limit, measure bound in that word's death. No words can that woe sound. So Juliet's talking about how nothing can be worse than hearing that Romeo's banished. Even if her parents were dead and she was dead, all of those wouldn't compare to Romeo being banished. So she's pretty in love here. So she asked the nurse, where is my father and my mother, nurse? Weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corse. Will you go to them? I will bring you thither. Wash they his wounds with tears? Mine shall be spent when theirs are dry, for Romeo's banishment. Take up these cords, poor ropes you are beguiled, both you and I, for Romeo is exiled. He made you for a highway to my bed, but I, a maid, die maiden widowed. Come, cords, come, nurse, I'll to my wedding bed, and death not Romeo take my maiden head. Hie you to your chamber, I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I wot well where he is. Hark ye, your Romeo will be here at night. I'll to him, he is hid at Lawrence's cell. Oh, find him, and give this ring to my true knight, and bid him come take his last farewell. So they're going to have one final meeting before he's banished.